When Giannis is not on the court, Lillard transforms. Does that really make sense? Let's talk about it. When we talk about the presence of Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, it's impossible not to highlight the explosive potential that both bring to their teams. Lillard, known for his impressive range and long-distance shooting ability, and Giannis, a force of nature with his combination of height, agility, and ability to dominate inside the paint, represent two of the most electrifying players in the NBA currently. However, Lillard's arrival at the Bucks last season raised questions about how this stellar duo would fit together on the court. With both being dominant players in their previous teams, the question of distribution of responsibilities and space on the court became a topic of interest for fans and analysts. Giannis' injury in April, which temporarily sidelined him, brought up an intriguing question: could the absence of one player allow the other to shine even more? The numbers suggest so. During the games when Giannis was absent, Lillard had notable performances, consistently scoring over 30 points per game and assuming an even more prominent leadership role on the Bucks team. One of the theories that emerged to explain this dynamic is the issue of ball possession time. In Portland, Lillard was often the primary ball handler and decision maker, while in Milwaukee, Giannis also takes on that role frequently. This could result in fewer opportunities for Lillard to create plays on his own and impact the game the way he's accustomed to. Furthermore, the need to find an ideal chemistry between the two stars was also highlighted as a challenge for Coach Doc Rivers and his technical staff. Integrating two personalities and playing styles as distinct as theirs may require time and continuous adjustments, especially in such a competitive league like the NBA. However, it's important to note that Giannis' presence should not be seen as an obstacle to Lillard's success, nor vice versa. Both are exceptional players who, with time and experience playing together, have the potential to form a devastating duo for any opponent. In Game 1 of these playoffs, Lillard came up with 35 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 6 three-pointers, with Giannis still absent due to injury. And in this second game against the Pacers, also without Giannis, Lillard contributed 34 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and 6 three-pointers. But it wasn't enough to secure the victory for the Bucks. In my opinion, Giannis has exactly what this team needs: a player who is practically unstoppable. For Bucks fans, discussing how one player nullifies the other is terrible because we shouldn't be talking about that. Instead, we should focus on how both together are incredible. But during various moments in the season, we saw this repeating. When Giannis is on the court, Lillard scores only 10 or 15 points. This happens several times. It seems like the Bucks are facing a serious dilemma in these playoffs, especially without Giannis. Although Lillard had impressive performances in the first 2 games, Giannis' absence highlighted some crucial issues about the team's dynamics. Of course, the combination of Giannis and Lillard could be amazing for the Bucks, but there is clearly a disconnect when one is on the court and the other is not. However, the responsibility cannot be solely placed on one player. The Bucks team had a disastrous fourth quarter in the second game, showing that there are collective problems that need to be addressed. Doc Rivers, as a coach, has a crucial role in this. He needs to find ways to maximize the team's potential, whether it's adjusting tactics, rotations, or motivating the players. In terms of the chemistry between Giannis and Lillard, that is certainly important, but it's not something that can be fixed overnight. It takes time to develop chemistry between two players, especially when one is an established star in the team and the other is a recent addition. Therefore, while it's important to work on that, it's equally important for the coach and the team to focus on improving as a whole. Giannis' return would be a huge advantage for the Bucks, but even with him on the court, the team needs to address its collective issues. It's time for a deep analysis of the team and the strategies to ensure that they can compete at the highest level in the playoffs. And as for what this team really lacks, the answer may be complex. It could be a combination of factors, from execution issues in late-game situations to chemistry and strategy issues. The Bucks need to work together to solve these problems if they want to advance in the postseason. The Pacers won Game 2, as a condition, The Isas Bund potentially deciding a Game 7 at home. Doc Rivers needs to fix things urgently, or Giannis needs to recover for Game 3. In your opinion, what needs to be done? Do these two stars need to mesh, or does Doc Rivers need to fix things as soon as possible? Leave your opinion in the comments. What does this team really lack? Subscribe to the channel to follow the next videos. Until next time.